What is data poisoning? Data poisoning is a type of adversarial attack that targets machine learning models. In a data poisoning attack, the attacker introduces malicious data into the training dataset of a machine learning model. This malicious data can cause the model to learn incorrect information, which can lead to biased or inaccurate results. The concept of data poisoning was first introduced in the early 2000s. However, it wasn't until the rise of deep learning that data poisoning attacks became a serious threat. Deep learning models are trained on massive datasets, making them more susceptible to poisoning attacks. In recent years, there have been a number of high-profile data poisoning attacks. In 2017, researchers at the University of California, Berkeley demonstrated how to poison the training dataset of a facial recognition model to make it misclassify faces of people of color. In 2018, researchers at Google demonstrated how to poison the training dataset of a spam filter to make it more likely to classify legitimate emails as spam. Data poisoning attacks are becoming increasingly common. This is due to the increasing availability of large datasets, the increasing sophistication of machine learning models, and the growing awareness of data poisoning attacks among attackers. There are a number of different ways that data poisoning attacks can be carried out. In one common approach, the attacker will gain access to the training dataset of a machine learning model and then insert malicious data into the dataset. In another approach, the attacker will create a malicious application that generates data that is specifically designed to poison machine learning models. Here are some examples of data poisoning attacks. An attacker could poison the training dataset of a spam filter to make it more likely to classify legitimate emails as spam. An attacker could poison the training dataset of a facial recognition model to make it misclassify faces of people of color. An attacker could poison the training dataset of a fraud detection model to make it more likely to approve fraudulent transactions. Measures to take to prevent data poisoning attacks. There are a number of measures that can be taken to prevent data poisoning attacks. These measures include data validation. Data validation is the process of checking the accuracy and completeness of data. This is an important step that can help to identify and remove malicious data from the training dataset. Data obfuscation. Data obfuscation is the process of making data less susceptible to poisoning attacks. This can be done by adding noise to the data or by encrypting the data. Model monitoring. Model monitoring is the process of tracking the performance of a machine learning model over time. This can help to identify changes in the model's performance that may be caused by data poisoning attacks. Future implications of data poisoning attacks. Data poisoning attacks are a serious threat to the security of machine learning models. As machine learning models become more widely used, data poisoning attacks are likely to become more common. This is a major concern for businesses and organizations that rely on machine learning models. There are a number of challenges that need to be addressed in order to mitigate the threat of data poisoning attacks. These challenges include developing more effective data validation techniques, developing more robust data obfuscation techniques, developing better methods for model monitoring. As the threat of data poisoning attacks continues to grow, it is important for businesses and organizations to take steps to protect their machine learning models.